Hello, everyone. How are you doing? How has the holidays been treating you? I hope everybody's doing okay. We're going to do a general spirits talk to us and help us to unveil our truths. Help us to see maybe things that we haven't seen the answers to. For us to gain clarity on our path, on our journey through the process, through life. Spirits, talk to us. Talk to us. This is on behalf of our Gemini family. Talk to us. Let us know what's going on. Help us to unveil the messages meant for us. Mm. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. That is the Four of Cups. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. What are you experiencing right now? Gemini, what are you going through? Because what I'm seeing is you had the initial mindset of lack, like you just were not content with what you had. And all the opportunities on your path. You have so much to be thankful for. You have to give gratitude. You have to. Let me see what else is going on with you. What do we see? You know what? You know what can be really scary for people at times is when they get so caught up in their own feelings. I see the potential for you, Gemini, but I feel that you have been going through a lot. And now you're to the point where, you know what? I can only do what I can do, and the rest is in my source's hands. And that's what's going on, because you had a few losses, few hits and misses, but you've been experiencing loss. And during this period is, you didn't believe you could overcome certain things. You allowed negative vibes to come upon your space. And you know what it is, Gemini? It's not that you don't have gratitude and you don't appreciate all the things that you do have, because you do have gratitude for what you have. You're thankful for it, but it's just that when you're on your journey, when you're on the path, so many challenges just come at the same time. And it makes you stop and pause for a minute because it's exhausting, and you want to be encouraged. You want to see the positive outcome. But it's just sometimes you have to replenish, and you need that constant reassurance to know that you gaining some tread mileage. You want to be able to know that no matter what you face in life, you shall and you will overcome. There are people for you and people against you. That's part of life. There are things that will smoothly come across, be the bridge to your next destination, as well as sometimes when you think about things, you build up that anxiousness, that anxiety, that intent, and you want to see things happen. You want it to manifest the way you want it to, but it doesn't always work out like that. So you have to stay true and look at the opportunities. There's always an alternative route. And I believe, Gemini, you are starting to learn that, because a lot of times people say that, there's a lot of self sabotage involved. You get indecisive and you're not sure of which way to turn, which way to go, and it's frustrating. And people in their comments don't help at all. You will achieve what you want, but not in the pace you would like. There are times you will have to break off and be nonchalant and think things through. I mean, you have so much going on here. You got the King of Cups, you got the Six of Cups, you have the Hangman. It's been a ride. It's been, like they say, it's been a doozy for you, Gemini, and the year's coming to a close. I could tell you right now, if you relax and you close your eyes and think of everything that you accomplished for yourself this year, you'll see more pros than cons. The journey to achievement and achieving these things, it's somebody got to pull up a chair and sit down, because the stories you could tell, you've been through it, Gemini, but you're still on the journey, you're still on the path, and you have to stop thinking of the scarce mindset, I should say, where you don't have this, you don't have that, you need this happened, that happened. It's chaotic. But you are true to yourself, and you are true to your faith, and you are true to your source. And you know you will get through these storms of life. You will make a decision. I know things seem indecisive at this time. You may appear to be indecisive at this time, but it's not that you don't take it seriously or you don't care. It's just that you're getting your feet wet. You're thinking about everything through and through. And some things are out of your control. You're not going to continuously cut yourself down. But the things that you can control, you will. And you will move them along. And you will grasp the concept of other opportunities. Because even if you don't pick up on the vibes and the sign today, you will by tomorrow. It's not going to stay out of your touch, out of your realm. It's tangible, and you will continue to reach for it, and you will obtain it. You are not alone on this journey. You know the rough seas. You're looking to bigger and brighter horizons. The terrain is rough. Whew, it's been a year for you. It's been a year for you, Gemini, in and out, learning to get in touch with your feelings and seeing beyond the here and now. This is a new year coming. This is a new year coming to you, and you are excited. You are excited. You're just weary because of all the hard work, the rough waters. Look at the waters here. Look at how everything is tossing. Change is evident. Transformation is evident. But it doesn't mean you won't go through things before you get to where you need to be. I say this is the time to celebrate, to give thanks, to have gratitude, because Gemini, you have overcome so much in your life. You have overcome so much this year alone. And no matter how many times you butt your head, you still continue to rise. You still continue to believe. There's people that want to be with you, but don't know how to approach you. Like sometimes people get cocky and they think, you don't need this, you don't need that. And then when you no longer have it, you're like, dang, yeah, you didn't realize the importance. Somebody didn't realize your value and your importance. They thought that they would be fine without you, but you mean more to them than they thought. They'd rather skim and scour and look through anything that has any information about you, research you, look you up, check your social media sites if they have access, because they realize that you were their cup of joy. Male or female, they know that you mean a whole lot in their life. You are a giver, You're constantly giving and helping others out. I mean, you give to the homeless man on the corner. You give food, change. It doesn't matter. You take life seriously and you want to achieve certain things to make you feel good. You're not trying to impress anybody. You just want to feel good about your accomplishments in life. You're seeing a lot of what you want come into light, and it seems so close, but oh, your path seems so challenging. You just wish you could just reach out, touch it, and get it, and that's it. But what you've been through, when you receive it, Gemini, you're going to be so happy. So happy. Just know that you're in your transformational change mode. This is your realm right now where you're going to achieve the things that you want in life. And you have to recognize that the bruises and the scars that you pick up along the way is part of your story. It's part of your story. Because the goal is for every generation to get further than the next. You want to be happy with your time here. You want to be able to reach for the stars. And it just makes you doubtful at times and weary and leery because of the fact that sometimes you can't clench what it is you want, even though it seems so close. But do know, I know by our next reading you'll see the progress because you can see progress already now. You have opportunities and options, but you have to stop thinking in the scarcity mindset. Believe yourself in abundance. See yourself in abundance. Turn over a new leaf and be able to transform and begin a new life with a new goal for the new year, with your source right there believing in you and supporting you. Because, yes, it's a lot of work, but when you see the rewards that you will reap from your consistency, from your faith and belief, you will cross over the tumultuous ocean. You will feel the bumps in the road. You will make mistakes. You will fall. But after each fall is an accomplishment that you take with you to the next steps and you continue climbing. The falls are just a reality check for you that is real, what you're doing and what's growing and what's manifesting in your life. You're going to be okay and you're going to be happy. Work on you right now. I know you want to put all your energy and soul into someone, and that someone will come if they're not there already. But the happiest you're going to feel is when you accomplish things on your own and you allow that person to blend in with your life so you all could compromise. But keep aiming for what you want first. Because when you get caught up in a relationship, Gemini, you're going to forget part of yourself. So go after what you're wanting now so it doesn't infringe on the relationship where it sets your mood to being unhappy. Still strive for your goals and your dreams as you embark in love and experience it. And make sure the person that you're with can reciprocate that. That's what you want. That's all that you want, you know? Because here you are starting to give again and sharing and your generosity and your love and your family-oriented mindset. You are definitely striving for the stars. Ace of Pentacles. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I feel? I feel so much growth. You realizing that just because challenges come on your path does not mean that you have failed. It does not mean that you quit. Gemini, sometimes you need your pep talks, and that's fine. You just want to be sure you're on the right path. You're tired of bumping your head. You're tired of not jumping over those hurdles. People come in your life and it's like some people just don't get it. They're not aiming high enough, and it makes you look crazy like you're in this dream world wanting so much and you're not seeing reality. That's not true. You're seeing your reality. You're manifesting your reality. So when you get anxious or you feel anxiety or you feel like you're falling and you can't get up, close your eyes and breathe and take on how far you've come. Look at how strong your faith is. Keep pushing through the storms because it's not easy. But Gemini, you are achieving. You're moving. You're a shaker. My suggestion to you as well is to journal and document everything so that when you start climbing up that ladder, you won't complain about where you are because you can look in your journal and see where you started from. Put a star right next to it, big and bright, and you write from the beginning. From the beginning, this is where you started from. And accept that there will be obstacles on your journey. There will be challenges that you face. There will be milestones that you achieve. Take it all in and recognize where you started from and where you are. Recognize the opportunities on your path. Recognize if you think below, that's where you'll be. You have to think higher up and believe yourself to get out of that scarce mindset of thinking you don't have enough, you're not enough. Indecisiveness, self-sabotage. Don't make up excuses as to why you can't go after something. I'm telling you, don't make up excuses. Yes, you will go through tumultuous waters. You will feel alone at times. You will allow your creative juices to flow. You will feel beat up sometimes, exhausted sometimes. But somehow or some way, you keep finding ways to give. Your generosity is phenomenal. You are a giver. You give all you could to help someone else. That's the heart in you. That's the care in you. You like bonding with your family. You love the holidays. You love this time of year where you could hang around and be your best self. The hangman, just nonchalant, carefree, learning and absorbing everything that this world has to offer and relishing in it. That is you. You want to take it all in, Gemini. You want to experience everything. You want to learn as much as possible. You want to live your best life. You don't want to wait to enjoy the moments. You don't want to live to just pay bills and try your best to survive and get over. You want more out of life. And you're thinking your way through a lot of scenarios. And because of the time and the effort and the hard work that you're applying in your life through employment, your career, everything, you're focusing on the possibilities. You're looking at the opportunities. You are in your best self mode right now. Your creative juices are flowing. You see the new year coming. You've already marked in your calendars where you intend to be, when you intend to be there. And you're working towards that because no matter how many times you fall down, you get back up. The spirit of a Gemini is what you call a whirlwind experience because all that you have been through, all that you're going through, you're still striving for your ultimate success. You could teach a class, Gemini, showing people that, you know what, you got to believe you're a mentor because you live what you preach. You understand? You have been going through, oh, you've been going through it. Words can't even describe. And yet you find the strength deep down inside to push you to continue going. You're human, you get exhausted, you fall down at times, but you keep seeing the joy of receiving that prize at the end, that reward at the end. So it gives you the stamina, the strength, the mindset to think of the possibilities. You can still reach for the stars. And you block out the noise of everyone that's just talking. And it's irritating you. You know why? Because you know what you've been through. And you still believe that you can get to where you need to be. Whereas when they stumble, they want to put down other people for trying to take the same route or a different route or have the same dream or a different dream. They just figure if I fall, you need to fall as well. And if I couldn't do it, you definitely can't do it. And when people laugh at you, you still continue. You're like, I don't care. I don't care. When I think about like my daughter, she still wears a mask. And she said, Mom, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I took off my mask, I got sick. You remember that week I was sick? I said, yeah. She said, why I wear it out there is for my protection because some people are really not as clean as they should be. She said, people will be around you and coughing and sneezing and don't cover their mouth and things like that. She said, I just don't feel good when I don't have it on around some people. And she said people laugh at me or say, didn't they stop with the masks and things like that? And she said, I'm telling you, people are still going to the hospital. People are still getting sick. And until they know for sure what's going on, I feel a little bit safer with my mask. So I said, well, I can't argue that. You have to do what's right for you, what feels right for you. And that's what life is about. It's about understanding the steps necessary for you to feel good, for you to feel protected, for you to feel loved. We spend so much time, as long as you're not breaking the law, do what works for you. We spend so much time worrying about everything with other people that we don't take to heart who we are, what we need. Self-care is important. When I look at all of this, I see the turmoil that has transpired in your life. I see the effort that you have put in to achieve certain things in life. And sometimes things work out and sometimes they don't. But does that mean that you don't focus on it? You can't allow other people to dictate your life or your future. You have to continue to work toward what works for you. If you want to wear your mask on your face, wear your mask on your face if that makes you feel more comfortable. If you want to go back to school, don't worry about what other people think or how old you are. You go back to school. If you want to get job training, you want to become a mechanic, you want to work as a flight attendant, it's one world we have to live in. You understand me? We have one life to live. And if time just keeps evaporating daily, before you know it, we're in 2011, 2017, 2022. What is it that you want to achieve in your life and you're not taking the steps to accomplish it? Think above the here and now. Stop looking at all of the obstacles placed before you while you're on your journey. The headaches on the job, people getting on your last nerve, people stealing from you, people talking about you, people laughing at you, breakups, everything. It just has you tied in knots. But Gemini, you're starting to pull that rope off. You're starting to step back and relax and realize what it is you want for yourself and for your life, where you see yourself. You sit on your throne, accept the fact that things have happened that caused tumultuous waters in your life, and now you're climbing back up again. And remember what I told you before? That when you start climbing back up, even if you fell down real low, you have not fallen to desperate mode. You always have something to fall back on. And continue on that path and continue your growth. No more rock bottom mentality. No more thinking that I'm lacking and I'm needing and I'm desperate. That's over with. That mindset is over with. The opportunities are there when you look for it. Stop sulking in things that didn't work out. Recognize the fact that you're blessed with a new opportunity each and every day. Have gratitude. Be thankful for what you have and where you are. Sit down on your throne and recognize your gifts and what you bring to the world. And stop finding excuses and not accepting the fact. I love the fact that you're a giver, because you will be blessed with more than you could even dream of, with abundance. And you are on firm and solid ground. And you have the Ace of Pentacles in your corner. The opportunities that are in front of you. Recognize them, identify them, write them down, make them real. Gemini, peace, love, prosperity. Keep pushing forward, keep forging forward, keep believing. People don't realize when you put your power in believing and envisioning yourself a certain place, it'll be like deja vu. It'll happen and you'll be like, I've been here before, because you saw yourself there. You understand? You have to realize and recognize the power that embodies you. You are strength. Put it into play, believe it, manifest it, and make it real. Peace, love, prosperity. Garnetqueentarot here to all my wonderful Geminis. Keep climbing, keep striving, keep believing. It's not an old cliche. It's real life. You can do this. You have so many great things coming in for this new year. You are blessed. Opportunity. So just step back, take a breather, inhale, exhale, and make it real. Make it real. Make it real. You will achieve your goals. I'm telling you. You will be doing this. See yourself doing it. Apply yourself doing it. It's real. Good for you. Good for you. You're on the right path. You getting ready to start the new year off with a bang. I'm telling you. With a bang. Woo. It's going to be some great days coming for you, Gemini. Great days coming for you. You earned this. Watch it come into play. Take care and have a good one.